Hello everyone, welcome back to the plot. It is Good Friday, 2nd of April, yes, 2nd of April. It's a glorious sunny day and we've got a lot to do today. So I'll show you some of the things that I plan on getting done today. We plan on getting the first secondary potatoes in the ground. They are rocket. When I say in the ground, I'm actually going to grow them in bags and sort of like plant the bags in the main compost bin. If I can just stop and show you. As you can see, this is the compost bin I'm talking about. It's the one where it's mostly made out of rabbit straw. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig it out, fill these bags up with the compost, and sink the bags in the compost to insulate them. Well, these are the potato sacks that I've done with my rocket potatoes. There's 3 sacks in here. I'll just move round a bit. So we've got 3 of these big sacks with 4 potatoes in each. This small sack with 2, and this box with 3. Now what I've done is I've used this fine compost from here and most of them, apart from the box. Now the box has got the compost from the other side, which is a bit like this. It hasn't fully broken down. So there's a lot of worms in it. I don't know whether they're actually going to affect the tubers when they come out, but we'll see what happens. So I've also put straw on the top, and the reason the straw on the top is to insulate and to minimise water loss. It's sort of like to mulch the top surface so we don't get evaporation of water. So that's the rocket, which are secondary potatoes. We'll see how they go. This is the fruit tree, and as you can see, the blossoms all coming out really nice. So I think these are grain gauges or the very small plums. I'm not really sure, but looking around I can see quite a few of the trees. There's one of the trees over there, there's one further away down there, 2 down there, there's one there. Now I could be wrong, but this is a damson tree, this one here, which is different from this one. The fruit on these trees, this tree, goes purple, whereas these ones just stay green. But we'll see what happens. It's a really not a cloud in the sky day, but I can feel the temperature beginning to drop. It's getting cold, and it's going to get colder over the weekend. This is the greenhouse cover I put up the other week. These are the leeks I managed to salvage. There's not many. Everything just got destroyed in here, basically. I've got 4 cabbages there, 4 red cabbages that are doing okay, and I've got 1 red onion. So I should start bringing more stuff down here, take it out the conservatory and bring it down, but that's for another day. Got a couple of tulips in here, don't seem to be doing much. I found them in a bucket, so they were put in late. I've not got my hose for them, but I will show you the tulips we've got at home. They're absolutely spectacular. I've filled up the carrot bed and I've cut the flowers off the rhubarb. These ones here. It'd be nice to see what they turn out to, but you know, once they flower. But it'd be at the we wouldn't get as much rhubarb from the plant if we let it flowered. So yeah, I'm afraid they're coming off. I've still to mulch this bed, which is what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon. As you can probably see, the grass is beginning to grow everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strim until I run out of batteries, and I'm going to mulch this. Then I think I'll call that a day. Put everything back. I've got this wood that I took home and painted. Now the previous owner had loads of this all around, and it all slots together. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to make a planter, and I'll tell you more about that later at the end of the month when I actually get it completed. Good morning everyone. It's 22nd of April and it is another glorious sunny day. As you're probably aware, practically all through April we've had really sunny days and cold frosty nights. We haven't had any rain of any significance down here in Devon, so the ground's a bit dry at the moment. But we're going to try and get a few things done today. Got the day off work today. We've got a skip here at the allotments. We get one skip every year, so it's a good chance to get rid of any junk that's on your plot, and also reclaim junk that other people put in the skip. So I don't have much junk on the plot, but there was a very large terracotta pot that got cracked during the winter by frost, so that's gone in the skip. But yeah, considering we've got a skip here, it's all very quiet. Usually it's a hive of activity for people getting rid of all their junk, but the skip will be here all weekend, and it probably will be overflowing by the time the guy comes to take it away. So let me go around and show you some things that are going to get done this morning. Okay, well I've been chitting some parsnips seeds in this ice cream tub. What you do is you sandwich them in between layers of damp tissue paper, and as you can see these have all started germinating well. It's always good to use fresh parsnip seeds, don't use the ones from last year. You'll have more success. So I want to get them in today. I'll just put the lid on so they don't blow away there. They're quite very light. So the parsnips are going to go in here. So I've almost cleared this. There's just a few more weeds to get out. And I want to get rid of those nettles. So yeah, the parsnips are going to go in here today. So that's yeah, having a quick look around. The plot could do with a haircut. I've also bought some more wood to do a border around the leek bed. It's not the leek bed, the onion and garlic bed. And where that pot is, I want to open up another bed there because I am running out of space. But anyway, on with the parsnips. First weed the parsnip area, get the parsnips in the ground. Okay, what I've done here, I'll get my shadow out of the way, is I've made holes in the earth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these holes with compost, then put my parsnip seed on top. Now, one of the reasons I'm doing this is that the parsnips are a bit like a carrot. It's a big, massive, big taproot, and if it hits any stone or anything on the way down, it will fork and split, and you get these misshapen parsnips. Now, you can still eat the misshapen parsnips, but the problem is trying to pull them back out of the ground. They just cling onto the dirt so well, the more fingers I've got in there. So this will make it easier for the parsnip to grow down, but it should also make it easier for me to actually harvest the parsnips at the end of the year. Hi, it's a very windy day today, but it's still nice. But this is what's happened so far. All these holes, I've filled them up with compost. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start picking out parsnip seeds that have germinated, like that one there, and I shall put these in one of these in each of the holes. Then once I've done that, I'll move the string along, make another series of holes and do more parsnips. I think I'd only need about 3 lines, and that should be enough. I'll put 3 lines, it'll take me to about there. And I won't bother with the rest of this piece of land, because it's always, a lot of the time it's in the shadow of the trading hut, as you can see. So I'll crack on and get these seeds in the ground.